So gaming headsets, it's not often that we see and hear a good pair, and it's always interesting to test a new product from an audio-only company because Creative Labs have been around for quite some time, and for that reason we must be extra critical so that their new products don't simply ride the reputation wave, but are analyzed based on the quality of the product itself and not based on the history of the company. And so the H5 gaming headset is a $99 product, which I think is acceptable for the gaming umbrella. The resemblance to the HyperX Cloud is there with an almost identical frame, but the ear cups here are larger with reduced clamping force. I think Creative have a really solid product in their hands since the H5 meets my recommended requirements for an everyday multi-hour headset since it's built well. The minimal use of plastic is refreshing. It means it does not crack in any way. The aluminum frame around the ear cups is nice, but why would they put a brushed aluminum plate on the sides? It just gets slapped with finger oils and I don't want to bother cleaning them. Plus that visible, very visible red X is a big no. It's like we have 2 steps forward in build quality and simplicity of the headphone, but a big jump back in design elements that ruin an otherwise perfect pair. The headband plus ear cups have leathery material that feel awesome. The ear cups are rectangular with decent depth, plus the clamping force is excellent. This is a very comfortable headphone, actually in the top 3 in my gaming selection, outcompeting the G633 in the comfort level, and even competing on the same level as the Game 1 from Sennheiser. They are closed back design that isolate very well, despite having ventilation or this baseboard holes at the very top. The seal here is excellent, so you don't disturb others around you and vice versa, but venting your ears is inevitable because heat concentration is obviously present. The cable is removable, which I appreciate, but why couldn't they minimize the size of that inline remote? I think it's too large, especially if used outside the home. But nonetheless, it can mute the microphone, control the volume, and there's a play pause button for mobile devices that did not work on my S7 nor on the iPhone. I am not impressed. The microphone is removable. It has a nice flexible stem so you can position it everywhere around you, but it's very sensitive, so make sure not to put it. It has some noise cancelling properties as well, which, it picks up things. If you be typing on a keyboard, don't expect it to completely isolate, but it sounds a little nasally, kind of hollow, But it's so unfortunate when you compare the microphone quality on a sub $100 gaming headset to something like the Mod Mic 4.0, which sounds so much better. It's more clean, it's not as nasally, it's not as hollow. And why can't a gaming headset have a good microphone? That is the sole reason of buying a gaming headset, because you have a built-in microphone solution that's all enclosed, but that is the sole reason why most people gravitate towards their favorite pair of headphones and an external microphone for all their comms. So as part of accessories, we have an extension for PC use that separates the microphone and audio jacks from the single 3.5mm jack. And so far, the H5 is comfortable, it's built well, it isolates well. The microphone kind of sucks, but the sound signature is on point. And so what I'm looking for in the gaming headset is its ability to pick up detail, expand your audio environment, give you a fun frequency curve, nothing too flat because it becomes kind of boring, with a nice bass boost but without spill, nice treble extension that's almost approaching the brighter range but without harshness, and the mid-range that is detailed with good separation, and all of that is present with the H5. As far as the soundstage goes, being a closed back design, I was pleased pleased. My positional awareness in CSGO was still perfect, despite feeling a slightly smaller audio environment. So instead of sensing, footsteps 20 meters that way, it was a little bit closed off. So you have the detail to sort of complement your positional awareness, but soundstage for a closed back design is expected where it is. In Battlefield 4, the sound engine is fantastic, so all the millions of sound effects that are constantly bombarding your ears is awesome, and it did not fall apart with the H5. And so, this would be my go-to gaming headset, which is a closed back design, if I wasn't already spoiled by my solution with the HD800 and the Mod Mic 4.0. The two biggest weaknesses here are the microphone quality. There is a reason why most gaming headsets suffer bad reputation, because they might sound excellent like these do, but the microphone just totally sucks, and you have to go for an external microphone solution, which defeats the purpose of buying a gaming headset in the first place. And the second thing is, this inline dongle is a little bit too large. I would appreciate to be a bit smaller, to be more comfortable to use for outside of the home. And so that concludes the H5 review from Creative Labs. I hope you enjoyed. The biggest advantage with these over the HyperX Cloud would be the ear cup size. I think it's slightly bigger, and so would accommodate for bigger ears and just a bigger head in general. And from what I can see, they're a little bit more flexible and just less clamping force initially, so that this would be generally better for larger heads than the HyperX Cloud. But that concludes this one. I'm Dimitri with Canucks. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.